Hey, it's Lianne Phillipson, registered nutritionist, and this week I spoke about how to support mood on radio. The question was foods that boost your mood. So I thought I'd break it down in my newsletter this week. I've come across so many people struggling at the moment, and it's a worthwhile conversation because your diet and your food intake is one piece of the mood, mental health puzzle, which of course I'm always talking about. And on Eat This with Lianne podcast, episode 199 is definitely one you want to go and follow up with after this. When you need a mood lift, I think most would go for a pretty typical comfort food, something probably pretty carb heavy, and unfortunately, it's usually a quick fix. Most conversations about food and mood are really about the long game. It's more eat your omega-3s, eat more fiber, follow a Mediterranean diet, which also includes that oily fish, those omega-3s. And all of that is true and it's worth doing. Now, the short game, this is what most people want. This is the fastest mood support that's within your control, and that is your blood sugar. I talk about this so much in my newsletters. When your blood sugar drops, you get irritable, you get foggy, you can get anxious, you can get really flat. And most don't connect what you ate 2 hours ago to how you're feeling right now. The quickest thing you can do is to try and stabilize it. And that looks like eating some protein and some fat at every single meal and not eating or drinking carbs alone. I'm looking at you there, Ice Cap, with a muffin on the side at the drive-through. And to start not going more than about 4 hours without eating something. Dark chocolate is one of the fastest mood lifters, and I love that the research backs this up. 1 or 2 squares of 70% or higher cocoa releases a cascade of good feel-good compounds that include polyphenols and also magnesium. So stick to the dark stuff with at least 70% on the package, not the milk chocolate version, which is dressed up in dark packaging. And the other thing is water. It's so simple to say just drink more water, but dehydration is one of the most underrated causes of low mood and brain fog. And before you reach for anything else, anything sweet where you think it's going to give you a lift, go and drink a large glass of water, give it maybe 10 minutes and see how you feel. Now, the long game, this is really the foundation. It comes down to 3 things: your gut health, which is linked to your brain, the gut-brain axis, your omega-3s, and also your B vitamins. Of course, there's so much more to it, but just for the sake of this video and my newsletter, I just want to focus on 3 simple things. 95% of your serotonin, which is your feel-good hormone, is made in your gut, and then it's shared with your brain. So fermented foods like plain kefir, yogurt, again, plain, sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, they all feed the bacteria that really help to produce the serotonin. That's why gut health and mental health are so deeply connected. And like I said, off the top, I talk about this at length in episode 199 with Dr. Brockenshire, functional medicine expert and a brilliant colleague. You'll find that over on leannephillipson.com or anywhere you get Eat This with Lianne podcast. So omega-3s from fatty fish, your salmon, your mackerel, herring, sardines are all directly linked to lower rates of depression. And you need to aim for about 2 to 3 servings a week. And B vitamins are crucial. They are what is made in the gut. A researcher that I listened to recently also talked about the connection between taking vitamin D and getting it from the sun and your body using more B vitamins. So these are really foundational. And I do have my favorite brand in my Fullscript store that I can give you the link for so that you're taking a really good quality B vitamin. But also you can get it from beans, lentils, oats, any whole grains, nuts. They all support the production of dopamine, serotonin, and GABA, which are your calming neurotransmitters. If you're low in B12 or B6, your mood will let you know before a blood test does. Now, the foods doing most of the work are berries for their anthocyanins and antioxidants, nuts and seeds for tryptophan, all of that converts to serotonin, and oats and oat bran for iron and fiber. Iron deficiency, or what shows up on a blood test as low ferritin, you probably need to actually ask your doctor to test your ferritin, is one of the most missed causes of low mood and fatigue, especially in women. So if I had to pick one thing to do today, eat something fermented and something protein rich before noon. Now, your gut and your mood will both notice within a few days. It doesn't take that long. It really can start to help feeding your body with what it actually needs. And also head over to liannephillipson.com, sign up for my newsletter if you want to hear more about topics like this that I send out every Friday, and check out episode 199 of Eat This with Lianne that goes really deep on the dopamine and serotonin conversation if you want more. I look forward to seeing you again soon.